After an abject performance in the Lord's Test match, the Indian team is staring down another fruitless overseas tour. It was set up by a paltry score of 107 by the Indian batting unit in their first innings. In the press conference later that day, Hardik Pandya said that any team could have been dismissed at that score in those conditions. While I admit that the conditions were extremely challenging, but isn't the number one side in the world supposed to show some character and resilience? The Indian openers have looked clueless, the middle order spineless, and from outside you get a feeling that this batting unit has nowhere to go. The back issues of Virat Kohli have added insult to injury. I have no doubt though that Virat Kohli will play the third test match even if he is not 100% fit, because he recognizes that he is the only person that can carry that batting unit along. India will be hoping that their toothless bowling in the last test match was an aberration and their bowlers can keep them in the game as long as possible like they did in the first test match. Jasprit Bumrah back at full fitness is a major boost to the bowling attack, and he will be a certain starter ahead of Kuldeep Yadav in the Trent Bridge test match. India will most likely also take a punt on Rishabh Pant and might give him an opportunity ahead of Dinesh Karthik, who scored just 21 runs in 4 innings. From the 3 openers, Murali Vijay has looked out of sorts and should be dropped owing to a pair in the last test match. But Shikhar Dhawan's overseas record in test cricket is not encouraging. One may wonder what might he have learned between the end of the first test match and the third test match, but India have no option than to try him out. As for England, it is funny how things start to fall in place when momentum is with you. The Ashes Horrors are way behind them and they'll be hungry to seal the series at Nottingham. The fact that they have dropped Sam Curran to make way for Ben Stokes shows the quality of this side in the home conditions. Personally, I would have dropped either Adil Rashid or Chris Woakes because a quality left-arm in-swinging bowler is a rare entity in Test cricket right now. So, it looks like a Herculean task for India to make it 2-1 at Trent Bridge, given the conditions will be cloudy for the better part of the game. The batsmen have to pull their socks up, not think about how tough the task is ahead of them, put their blinkers on and focus on the job in hand. For their pride and their places in the side are on the line. It will be critical for India to have a decent outing with the bat in their first innings, because otherwise the last day of this test series will look far, far away.